And welcome in once again, everyone. Kerry Sherman from Big Time Small Town Media with you here on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. You are watching girls quarterfinal number 4 here in the Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament. Oops. This is presented on we are Big Time Small Town Media production unit, presented today and all 3 days of this tournament by the Holiday Motel at 404 North Main here in Lamar. Clean, affordable, comfortable rooms. All the rooms come with a microwave, refrigerator, and 130 plus channels of DirecTV. Contact them at 719-336-9754 or on the internet at holidaymotellamar.com. We'll get you the starting lineups for today's contest. Start off with the visitors from Holly. The Wildcats are coached by Randy Holman. Assistant coach is Nicole Thompson. Overall number 15, Jordan Fletcher, a 5'6" senior. Number 23, Lacey Darnell, a 5'4" junior. Number 24, Ashlyn Hess, a 5'8" junior. Number 33, Sheridan Rushton, a 5'9" junior. And number 35, Kenzie Simon, a 5'11" senior. For the home team, the Kit Carson Wildcats, they are coached by Sarah Crawford and Gina DeShant. Go number 0, Katie Ball, 5'6" senior. Number 3, Myra Arroyo, a 5'3" junior. Number 4, Kelsey Smith, a 5'8" senior. Number 23, Brooke Crawford, a 5'7" junior. And number 33, Aurelia Eisenbart, a 5'10" sophomore. We'll work on getting our own score sheet set up here. The teams hit the floor. Holly will be in black, heading to the left side of your video screen here in the first half. Kit Carson in white in the center circle. Eisenbart for Kit Carson. Rushton for Holly, and Rushton wins the tip. Wildcats go on offense against the man defense. And a long 2 up there by Jordan Fletcher gets us started. Arroyo called for the travel. I'll give it right back to the Wildcat. Well, they're both Wildcats, so they'll give it right back to Holly. Feed inside. Rushton off glass, good. 4-0 start for Holly. Smith got it back to Crawford. Ball, if you haven't had a chance to watch her, can flat score. So can Crawford, who drains the three. Two-three zone now. Well, now they're going to go ahead and match up out of it. Board pulled down offensively, and then Crawford will track down the defensive. Oh, that's Eisenbart. Sorry. Still getting my eyes adjusted to the numbers here. Smith starts the drive, kick out in the corner. Ball, three, no. Rushton with the board for Hawley. She picks up her dribble, and Smith came out for the closeout. Fletcher's 15-footer, short, and ball with it now for Kit Carson. 2 minutes gone, feed inside. Eisenbart powers it up with the left hand, and Kit Carson goes on top, 5-4. And we've got a foul. I believe it's as the turnover was taking place. It's on Crawford. Her first on the team. Simon banks one in off the inbounds, and Hawley bounces back on top, 6-5. They're in their man defense as well. Ball fires. Knocks down the triple. And Kit Carson up 2 now. It's their big lead. Three from Darnell was way off the mark. Eisenbart on the far side with the board for Kit Carson. And Arroyo handling the point. Pushes and ball saves the turnover. Crawford will track that one down. His pass for ball was off the mark again. Ball powers one up through contact and will head to the free throw line. Foul was called on Hess. Ball shoots 2. First one is good. Second free throw. Also tickles Twine. Ball has 5. Lead is 4 for Kit Carson. Hess looking for the skip pass to Darnell. Rushton fires the 3 from the top. Come up short. Eisenbart with good rebound position and drew the foul on Simon. It's her first, second on the team. Hess with a near steal. Ball goes on to the floor. Saves it to Arroyo. Smith feed inside. Ball to kick it back out. Smith will go ahead and put one up from 14. Hess with the board for Hawley. We've crossed under the midway point here in quarter number 1. Simon from 14. No. Crawford with the rebound for Kit Carson. Again, Ball from 17. That's good. She has 7. It's a 6-point lead for Kit Carson. Simon, her jumper off the baseline. No. Crawford with that board for Kit Carson. She'll bring it up herself. Looks ahead for ball. Off glass. Spins out. Hess will secure it for Holly and get it off to Rushton. Under 3 to play now in quarter number 1. And a turnover. The pass for Simon, too tall. Ball in the corner. Fed it inside to Eisenbart. Turnaround was short. Rebound pulled down by Hess. She's going to fill that side of the stat sheet. The defensive rebounds. That's at least 4, I believe, in this first quarter. 17-footer on the baseline. Knocked in by Fletcher. It's her second basket. Cuts it back to 4 points as we close to 2 minutes left in the quarter. Crawford faked the 3 into the paint from 13. It's off. And Simon with the rebound for Holly. Simon again from the baseline. Knocks that one in. She's got 4. Arroyo will fire. That one spins out. Simon with the rebound. Clock winding down towards 1 minute to play. Rushton loses it. Crawford with the steal. It's a 3-on-2. Crawford goes all the way, puts it into the bottom of the backboard, and Hess with the rebound. Will counter. So we're down to 50 seconds. Finds Rushton on the baseline. Too strong. Rebound by Fletcher. Knocked out of bounds by Kit Carson. Number 15, Brooke Dickey, into the lineup for Kit Carson. And Alexis Griego, number 34, into the Holly lineup. Rushton for 3. Off the mark. Rebound on the far side by Griego, and she sticks it back to tie us at a dozen. 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Trying to force it inside to Eisenbart. Dickey tracks it down. Ball from 19, rolls it home. 2-pointer, puts his Kit Carson back on top. Arroyo making life difficult in the backcourt for Holly. 6 seconds in the quarter. Now 4. Darnell, long 3, beats the buzzer from 24 feet and gives Holly a 15-14 lead after 1 quarter. Step out for 60 seconds. Back with you for second quarter action here on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv.
The Holiday Motel, a historical stop on the Santa Fe Trail, proudly presents you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media. Located at 404 North Main Street in Lamar, get a room to suit all your needs with a full-size bed, a king bed, or a suite with 2 king-size beds by calling 719-336-9754. Each room has a microwave, refrigerator, free Wi-Fi, and direct TV with over 130 channels. So the next time you're headed down the Santa Fe Trail, think the Holiday Motel, a family-run business. Proud to present you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Second quarter action just underway. Holly with a 1-point lead, and now the ball as Kit Carson comes up empty on its first possession of quarter number 2. Rushton looking for Hess. She was cut off on her cut. Went to the deck, and Kit Carson come away with the steal inside from Crawford to Eisenbart. Back out to Crawford, 3 off the rim. Griego pulls it down. And Holly looking to build on that 1-point advantage. Rushton on the drive. Has to kick it out, and we've got a timeout. 30-second timeout for Coach Randy Holman. And you've only played 54 seconds here in the second quarter. Can't hear. Yes. So out of the timeout, see what Coach Holman drew up. Simon looking for Rushton on the back cut. Hess says, let's reset this and get into something we're comfortable with. It's like feed into the post. Fletcher kicked it out. Hess, long 3, comes up short. And Simon out of bounds when she touches it. So it'll go back to Kit Carson. Now their chance to get back on top. Trailing by 1. Minute and a half played here in the second quarter. Eisenbart passed it for Crawford. Crawford had started her cut. That ball will roll all the way out of bounds beyond the baseline. So Holly gets to set up an inbounds play. And Eisenbart nearly comes away with the steal. Hess drives baseline and draws a blocking foul against Kelsey Smith. That's her first. Simon misses a little jumper in the paint, and Eisenbart with a good box out gets the rebound for Kit Carson. Skip pass for ball. She'll fire for 3. Goes off glass. No. Eisenbart with the offensive rebound. Foul going up. Really, Eisenbart will head to the free throw line. See who this whistle was on. It was on Hess. That is the third team foul. Her second. Eisenbart's first free throw. Too strong. Back at her. Can tie it with this one. Won't happen there. Is it off back iron? Rebound corralled by Rushton. Simon's elbow jumper. In and out. Arroyo with the rebound for Kit Carson, and she is grabbed by Fletcher. It's her first, fourth team foul against Holly in the half. Played over 2 minutes, no scoring in the quarter. Smith skips it over for Arroyo. Step back ball, 3. No, but we're going to get a pushing foul. That's Hess. That'll be her third. That is the third on Ashlyn Hess. And they will call ball an airborne shooter, so she will get 3 attempts. The first one tickles twine. Second one also good. Griego will come back in for Holly, replacing Hess. Now the third one for Ball is also good. She's up to 12 points already. Said earlier this girl could score, and she's proving that already here. Griego from 16 off the elbow. Will not fall for her. Ball knocked around. It'll finally come into the hands of Smith, who hits it ahead for Crawford. She'll settle things down by giving it to Arroyo at the point. And Eisenbart fakes the 3. Simon doesn't even take a step towards her. Ball drive, pushes one up. Rebound pulled down by Simon. And Rushton will bring it down and settle things up for Holly. Looks like they're running a bit of a flex offense, and Rushton, not seeing enough movement, fires the 3 and cans it. She's up to 5, and that'll put Holly back in front by 1. Eisenbart will go ahead and fire the long 2, way off the mark. And Holly comes down with the rebound. Drive by Rushton, dump down. Griego misses the layup. Ball, quick release for 3, comes up way short. It's Griego with it for Holly. Gives it off to Rushton as we've crossed the midway point here in the second quarter. Darnell, the jumper, no. Arroyo with the board for Kit Carson. After both teams came out shooting the ball well early, both seem to have gone a bit cold. The block goes out of bounds, so Kit Carson will maintain possession. Crawford finding Ball on the skip, kick out for Eisenbart. Arroyo fires the long 2. Too strong off back iron, poked out right back to Arroyo. Crawford will fire from 22, rips the cords. That's her second triple. Give her a 6-point total, and Kit Carson a 2-point lead. Just crossed under 3 minutes to play in the half. Griego into the post. Kick out. Rushton, 3. Rims out. Simon offensive board. Powers it up. No good. Fighting for it. Gets it again. Misses again. Michelle head to the free throw line. Give her team a chance to tie. That's the second on Kelsey Smith. Third team foul. They'll call that one a rebound foul, so it'll be Holly Ball underneath.
The Holiday Motel, a historical stop on the Santa Fe Trail, proudly presents.
Sorry about that. Didn't catch who made that shot, but they tied it up for Holly. Then a turnover. We'll see Brooke Dickey back into the Kit Carson lineup. And that will be out of bounds off of Eisenbart. I believe it was Kenzie Simon We'll go ahead and put those points down for her. We'll go check at halftime. Ball with a near steal. Simon puts up the runner off glass, will not fall. And Arroyo looking to push, tied at 20. Draws the bump on Darnell. That's number 1 on Darnell. 6 on Holly. Ball kicks out for Crawford. Puts one up off the baseline. It's short. Rushton with the rebound. Under 2 to play now. And still tied at 20. Again, this is our 4-5 matchup. This kind of game you expect out of the 4-5 pairing. Fletcher knocks one in from 16 on the baseline. And Holly bounces back on top. 22 to 20. 90 seconds left in the first half. Dickey will put one up, toes on the line, rims out. Crawford fighting for the offensive board, fires it back up, and Fletcher pulls it down for Holly. Down to 1:10 left before the intermission. Fletcher from 15 on the near sideline, baseline. He cans that one as well. She's got 8. Holly has gone back up by 4. Eisenbart nearly turns it over. 35 seconds in the half. Ball with nice inside position. And Crawford found her on the inside block. We'll get a foul. That is the second foul on Kinsey Simon. 7th team foul, so Katie Ball will shoot free throws. Gets the bonus. That one rims out. Rushton with the rebound. She'll cross timeline with 25 seconds to go. Hit it up to number 22 who just checked in. We'll find out who that is just in a minute. Fletcher missed off the baseline where she'd been red hot. 22 is Hannah Kalma, a 5'2" sophomore. Ball out of bounds to Kit Carson with 17.6 seconds to go. Arroyo on the drive, kick out for Ball. 3 on its way, short. Kalma with the rebound. Arroyo called for the foul. Reaching in with 8.5 seconds to go. That's the first on Myra Arroyo. Rushton, who definitely has 3-point range, pushing it up. 4 seconds to go. Step back 3, and off the side of the iron as time expires. Halfway through this 4th girls quarterfinal here from the Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament. Holly leads Kit Carson by a 24 to 20 score. As the teams head to the locker rooms. Remind you, we'll be back in about a 3-minute time window here as we'll recap our first half scoring. Look at possible keys for the second half here on this big-time small-town media production of basketball, the Lamar Holiday Tournament on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv, and presented this weekend, all weekend long, by the Holiday Motel here in Lamar.
Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. The broadcast you're seeing today is a production of Big Time Small Town Media. Just 1 year ago, a group of Northeast Colorado sports broadcasters started something we hoped would bring extra joy to the athletes participating in the games we were already covering on radio. It has turned into a service we provide for not only Northeast Colorado athletes, but athletes statewide, region-wide, and internationally who request our services. We do straight-to-DVD production in addition to live internet productions of any event who wants Big Time Small Town Media to be a part of their community, because Big Time Small Town Media is more than just sports. It's community. Are you interested in the services Big Time Small Town Media can provide your upcoming event? I encourage you to contact me at ben@bigtimesmalltown.com. You can see some of the many events we've done in the past year at ihigh.com/bigtimesmalltown. And I encourage you, think about Big Time Small Town Media being a part of your community with whatever upcoming events you've got.
Day in, day out, we put our customers first. I'm Sid Dinsdale, co-chairman of Bank of Colorado. We like doing things the right way, providing honest, personal service. To be a bank you can trust. Now, anybody can talk about values. I'm doing it right now. But our bank has consistently demonstrated them for over 4 generations. And that's the way banking should be. Visit us at bankofcolorado.com, member FDIC.
Ever dreamed of having the right answer at just the moment you need it? Then get the iPhone 4S. It's not just a smartphone, it's your own personal assistant, and it's now available at Viera Wireless. The iPhone 4S includes phenomenal new features such as an ultra-sharp, high-resolution display, 8-megapixel high-def camera, and a souped-up processor for speedy performance. And the iPhone 4S actually listens. Ask her a question, she'll have an answer. So stop dreaming and get the iPhone 4S with our fast 4G network now at Viera. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Ice & Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ice & Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice & Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco, everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
And we are back at halftime here of the 4th girls quarterfinal here in the Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament. This is the 49th annual. It's the first time we've been down here to broadcast it, and we're hoping to be part of it for the foreseeable future. As you've seen already today, exciting basketball. We're going to take a look at first half scoring. We'll start with the visitors from Holly. They tallied 15 points in the first, led by 15-14, and outscored Kit Carson 9-6 in the second quarter to get this 4-point advantage, which they hold now. Individual scoring, 8 points in the contest for Jordan Fletcher, 6 from Kinsey Simon, 5 out of Sheridan Rushton, 3 from Lacey Darnell, and 2 out of Alexis Griego. For Kit Carson, 12 points out of Katie Ball. Again, mentioned early that she is a scorer. She can get her own off the drive. She can spot up, has the ability to play inside, and definitely has the range to knock down the outside jumper. They're going to need more of her here in the second half. They had 6 points from Brooke Crawford, knocked down a pair of threes, and just 2 from Aurelia Eisenbart. Those 3 have accounted for all of the Kit Carson scoring. And Coach Crawford, Sarah Crawford, has to be trying to figure out how to get scoring out of other people. Holly with a pretty good size lineup inside, including Simon there at 5'11", Rushton at 5'9", Hess at 5'8". It's tough for most teams to match up, and Kit Carson's no different. Just Eisenbart at 5'10", and then they go down to 5'8" in a hurry. So that's why you've seen so much of the perimeter game for Kit Carson here in the first half. Go ahead and step out for another quick 3-minute break. We'll be back with you for our second half action here from the Lamar Community Building in Lamar, Colorado.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Akron Auto's proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations, the original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support eastern Colorado.
In 1916, it is estimated that producing 100 bushels of corn took approximately 35 to 40 hours. Today, it is estimated that producing the same 100 bushels takes less than 3. A lot has changed in the last 95 years, but one thing has stayed the same. Farm Credit is still the lender of choice for America's farmers and ranchers. We are passionate about agriculture and are dedicated to serving America in good times and bad. This is Jordan Wilkie in the Yuma Lending Office. Give us a call today to see how we can help you. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
This broadcast of high school sports is being brought to you courtesy of the Alan Bear Agency of Akron. In times of such economic uncertainty, let Alan Bear and his staff serve as stability when it comes to your insurance needs. With years of experience serving their community with products in auto, home, and life insurance, the Alan Bear Agency is also available for farm, crop, business, and health insurance as well. Give Alan and his team a call today at 970-345-2310 or stop into 142 Adams in Akron to see how the Alan Bear Agency can serve you.
The Holiday Motel, a historical stop on the Santa Fe Trail, proudly presents you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media. Located at 404 North Main Street in Lamar, get a room to suit all your needs with a full-size bed, a king bed, or a suite with 2 king-size beds by calling 719-336-9754. Each room has a microwave, refrigerator, free Wi-Fi, and direct TV with over 130 channels. So the next time you're headed down the Santa Fe Trail, think the Holiday Motel, a family-run business. Proud to present you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media.
Almost ready for our second half action here from the final girls quarterfinal of the day here in the Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament. As we get things started, it will be Holly in front of Kit Carson, 24-20. Holly with the ball. Skip pass for Fletcher. Working against the man defense, Rushton. Drive, floater, no good. Tipped around. Crawford comes down with it, kept the bounce alive, and gets it off to ball. Crawford able to put the ball on the floor and maintain her dribble all the way through contact with the floor. Will avoid a travel. Holly also working in a man defense. Hess with the assignment on Katie Ball. Hess playing with 3 fouls. Crawford fires the 3, too strong. Ball weak side rebound, follow too strong. And Rushton with it, hitting ahead. Nice pass from Simon over to Hess for the layup. Unselfish play by Kenzie Simon. Lead will grow to 6 for Holly. Ball looking at the 3. Now Kit Carson running some flex offense. They're on their own. And Eisenbart's pass stolen. Holly will look to push. Set the offense. Simon fouled on the jumper. She'll head to the free throw line. This one whistled against Eisenbart. That's just her first. Eisenbart kind of burst on the scene last year as a freshman. Had a very strong state tournament run for Kit Carson. Simon knocks the first one down. Kit Carson played for the Consolation Championship. Simon gets both of them. She's up to 8. Lead is up to 8 now. Crawford fakes the 3, drives, off glass, and 1. That one called on Sheridan Rushton. Her first. And Crawford unable to convert the 3-point play. It'll stay with Kit Carson, however, as Hess was on the baseline while in contact with the ball. Ball drives, kicks out to Eisenbart. Crawford's 3. That's good. She's up to 11, 3 of those from long range. And it's down to a 3-point game. That was a 5-point trip for Brooke Crawford. Drew a complete blank there. Eisenbart called for the travel on the post-up. And got a timeout. 30-second timeout for Kit Carson. .5:20 left in the quarter. Again, that 5-point trip for Brooke Crawford. Cut the deficit from 8 to 3. Had a chance to do more damage in the last possession. But Eisenbart called for the travel. Holly a little slow getting out on the floor, and the officials whistled it for play. Nearly placed it on the floor and started the count. They hustled out there and got to it. Simon flips one up off the turn. She's got 4 in the quarter, 10 now for the contest. Arroyo on the drive, kicks out for Eisenbart. Was looking inside for Ball on the cut. Instead, Ball popping out to the corner. Into the paint, puts one up, front of the rim, short. Rebound pulled down by Rushton. Pass up ahead for Hess, too strong, and that carries Hess out of bounds. Arroyo, give it off to Crawford. Let her initiate the play. Skip pass for Crawford. 3 on its way, not quite there. Smith, rebound, but they'll say she pushed off to get that one. That'll be her third. And Brooke Dickey's coming back into the lineup to replace her. Alexis Griego came back into the Holly lineup. I believe that was Rushton I saw sit down. Take a quick look, and yes, 33 not on the floor. Hess with it in the corner. Give it off to Simon, who put up a wild runner way off the mark, and Dickey with the rebound for Kit Carson. Crawford looking for something inside, float inside to Eisenbart, powers up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Fletcher for Holly. Darnell hassled in the backcourt by Arroyo. Finally gets it ahead to Hess, and she tells everybody to get out of her way, go get into the play. Fletcher to the high post, to turn around for Simon was blocked. Believe that was Eisenbart with the block. Crawford with it now. Eisenbart, turn around from 17, too strong. And it ends up in the hands of Simon. And a timeout on the Holly side. See, it'll be a 30-second timeout for Coach Randy Holman. Opportunity to push the lead back to 7, maybe 8 on this trip. Get something drawn up. Look for your best inbounds play. And also take the opportunity, maybe talk about a little something on defense. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Eisenbart's had a couple of good looks the last couple of times down. Make sure they have her covered up. Also, you don't want to lose track of Crawford, who's starting to heat up on the Kit Carson side. Hess finds Simon and whipped back across for Fletcher, off the mark and into the bench. That doesn't make a coach happy when you take a timeout to draw something up and you throw it away. Dickey out of the high post, flips it over to Arroyo, now to Crawford. And she throws it right into the hands of Simon in the middle of the paint. 2.5 to play, third quarter. Rushton back in there, gives it off to Darnell, 3, too strong, back iron, rebound pulled down by Crawford. Ball calling for it, gets it on the feed from Arroyo, back to Arroyo, 3 on its way, off glass and good. That is her first field goal, first points of the contest. Cuts it to 2, 30-28, clock winding down to 2 minutes to play in the frame. And Arroyo now with a steal on the defensive end. She'll get it back from Eisenbart. Chance to tie or take the lead the way these girls from Kit Carson have been dialing long distance. Ball thought about it, puts it on the floor. Kick out. Crawford looking inside, ball on the cut, puts it up and in, and we're going to get a push on Hess from behind. That'll be the 4th personal foul on Ashlyn Hess. And Griego will come right back in for Hess has had troubles with this. Has just been a tough draw for her on defense as ball runs her off of screen after screen. 3-point play is good. Katie Ball with 15. Kit Carson back on top, 31-30. Minute and a half to play. Darnell. Pass deflected by Dickey, but Rushton able to track it down. Rushton looked at the three, puts it on the floor. Dickey cuts her off. Darnell now at the 1-3-1. Rushton will fire from 23, too strong. Dickey with the board for Kit Carson, off to Crawford, and closing in on a minute to play now. Gets a good seal from Eisenbart, but they're going to call her for the illegal screen. She was fine when she started off on the block with the seal, but she kept pushing back, and that becomes the offensive foul. Second on Eisenbart, third on the team. They show 3 on the board now for Kit Carson. Now it's a 2-3 zone. 50 seconds to play in this third quarter. Near steal for Arroyo. Darnell able to track it down. Simon on the far side begged for it, got it, but quick closeout. Kept her from getting anything on it. Rushton now into the paint. Looked like somebody got her on the forearm. Still knocks it in from 14. And Rushton now with 7. Holly goes back on top, 32-31, 20 seconds to go, third quarter. Crawford looking at that shot. She'll pass on it this time. Step into one here, 3, no good. Griego pulls down the board for Holly, 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Rushton takes a look. She'll push her tempo a little bit more. Step up 3 from 21. Off back iron. Dickey with the rebound for Kit Carson. And quarter number 3 is completed. Getting ready to head to the fourth quarter. The Battle of the Wildcats. 32-31. Holly over Kit Carson.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco. Everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
I'm Chris Dinsdale, co-chairman, Bank of Colorado, and we care about our communities. From Akron to Yuma, we're covering A to almost Z. We set up strongholds in Fort Lupton, Fort Morgan, and Fort Collins. We've got a shining reputation in Sterling and connect with the people in Grand Junction. We've got branches in all these communities, 33 across Colorado, right where you need them. And that's the way banking should be. Visit us at bankofcolorado.com, member FDIC.
Fourth quarter underway. Kit Carson with the ball. Turnover. No, ball saved. Katie Ball can't knock that one down. Eisenbart, offensive rebound, fouled by Kinsey Simon. That should be the third on Simon. Really, Eisenbart hit to the free throw line. Missed a pair in the second quarter. Only has 2 points in the contest. He gets that one. That one ties us at 32, 20 seconds into this fourth quarter. Second one up and good as well. She's got 4. It's a 1-point advantage for Kit Carson. Rushton looking the defense over. Goes to Simon on the near side. Simon wanted to go inside to Fletcher. Instead had to fire one up from about 19 and sailed it long. Crawford came away with the rebound. Feed inside from Ball to Eisenbart. Strong with the lefty. She's got 4 in a row here in the first minute of this fourth quarter. And that puts Kit Carson on top by 3. Simon up top for Rushton. Starts the drive. Cut off, has to peel it back out. Arroyo nearly coming away with another steal. And Fletcher called for the travel. New player into the Holly lineup, number 21, Karen Avalos. 5'3" sophomore. She's got the assignment on Arroyo right now. Eisenbart is off to Ball. Sets the screen for her. Pick and roll. Eisenbart didn't handle it clean. Powers it up, misses it. Smith with the offensive board on the weak side. Ball from 12. Rolls it home. It's a 5-point advantage for Kit Carson. 6-0 start to the frame. Rushton looking at it. Fletcher wasn't expecting the pass and almost got her in the face. Going to get a hand check here on Kit Carson. See which player they get. That's on Katie Ball. Just her first. That is the 4th team foul against Kit Carson in the second half. And that'll be another one as Eisenbart called for the trip. That'll be her 3rd. Whip down inside. That's Griego. Back outside. Up top for Simon. Misses the long 2. And Carson on the counter. Kick out. Smith. She'll pop it out. Ball. 3. Good. Katie Ball. 5 in the quarter. 20 in the game. And the lead is up to 8. Avalos pulls up from 13. Can't knock it down. Eisenbart pulls it down for Kit Carson. Finds Arroyo, who wants to settle things down as she crosses the timeline. Smith looking in. Eisenbart begging for it on the post. Kick out to Ball. Now to the Crawford. Smith from 13. And it's a 10-point advantage for Kit Carson. Just over 3 minutes in to this fourth quarter. And as Avalos crosses the timeline, we get a timeout from Coach Holman and Holly.
The Holiday Motel, a historical stop on the Santa Fe Trail, proudly presents you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media. Located at 404 North Main Street in Lamar, get a room to suit all your needs with a full-size bed, a king bed, or a suite with 2 king-size beds by calling 719-336-9754. Each room has a microwave, refrigerator, free Wi-Fi, and direct TV with over 130 channels. So the next time you're headed down the Santa Fe Trail, think the Holiday Motel, a family-run business. Proud to present you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media.
It'll be Holly's ball in the front court as they are now facing a 10-point deficit. Led by 1 coming into this frame. Rushton puts it on the floor, steps through, misses the layup. Eisenbart hits it out for Arroyo. 2 against 3. She'll peel it back out to Crawford. Ball into the paint, kick across for Eisenbart. Bring it back out. Ball fakes the 3, puts it on the deck, puts up a runner, and gets it to roll home. 22 now for Katie Ball. Carson trying to run away with this now. Lead to a dozen. Holly looking for some offense. Fletcher inside. That shot won't go. Hess following. Draws the foul. She'll earn free throws. That was the fourth on Kelsey Smith. Hess at the line, just 2 points. Scored those in the third quarter before she picked up her fourth foul. That one won't roll home. See if she can knock this next one down and stop this 13-0 run by Kit Carson to start the quarter. Not happening. Eisenbart pulls down the board. We've played just over half of this quarter, and it's a 13-0 start for Kit Carson in the frame. Ball sets the screen for Crawford. Feed inside. Eisenbart kick out Crawford. Not in a hurry. We'll skip it out to Ball. She'll fire the three. Short. Rebound by Smith. Puts it on the deck. Turn around. Knocks it home. Kelsey Smith, 4 points in the quarter. That's her scoring for the contest. Rushton tries to feed inside for Hess. Whips it across the baseline. Fletcher, too strong. Crawford with the board for Kit Carson. She'll jog it up. Crosses the timeline at the 3-minute mark. Ball bounce in to Eisenbart. Turnaround hook was an air ball. Hess with it. Darnell on the drive. Will not go for her, but she draws the foul against Arroyo. Her second. That is the 7th team foul. And that foul was called on the drive, so Darnell will shoot free throws 1-1. Knocked down that buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter from 3, and that's what she's got in her score sheet so far. Front end is good. That earns the second free throw and ends the 15-0 run to start things here in this fourth quarter. Second one, that will not roll home, and Crawford with the board. They'll give it off to Arroyo. Now Ball looking at it. Ball with the 2. It's good. That one from 18 feet. 9 in the quarter, 24 now in the contest. Rushton, 3. That's off back iron. Darnell tracks it down in the far corner. She'll put one up from 17. Hung on the rim, got her own miss, and then lost it out of bounds. 1:50 to go in the contest. Kit Carson pulling away 15-point lead. They have outscored Holly 17-1 in this fourth quarter. Crawford's 3 will not go. Rushton with the board. Minute and a half to play now. Hess tracks it down on the far wing. Simon will try a 3 and can it. She's got 13, not going down without a fight. Cuts it to 12. Just 65 seconds left to play. Crawford fakes the 3, gives it off to Ball. Arroyo will fire from 18, too strong. Tracks down and miss, keeps it alive. Crawford from her knees gives it to Eisenbart. Smith puts one up from 15, no good. Fletcher. And she'll give it off to Rushton. Rushton looking to push. 42 seconds to go. And nearly loses it to Ball. And Ball will reach in and grab the tie-up. Karen Avalos and Hannah Kalma come into the Holly lineup. Brooke Dickey into the Kit Carson lineup for the final 35 seconds. All three of those young ladies have been in the lineups tonight, or today. Simon turnaround off the side of the backboard. Saved by Kalma. Hess fouled. We'll go back to the free throw line. That whistle on Eisenbart is her fourth. 28 seconds to go. Hess at the line with 2 points. Too strong. Eisenbart with the rebound. Loses it. It's on the deck. Tie up and the arrow to Kit Carson with 23 seconds to play. So it looks like Kit Carson will advance to the semifinals tomorrow, where they will face McClave. Holly will slide into consolation bracket and face Eads. Ball on the drive, kicks it out. And the Holly crowd doing their fight song as time ticks down. And Ball will hold on to it as the clocks go to zeros. It is a 48-36 victory for Kit Carson. Do some quick math here and get our scoring summary in before we wrap up the broadcast. And for Kit Carson, 24 points out of Katie Ball, 12 in the first half, 12 in the second half. It was 3 points for Myra Arroyo, 4 for Kelsey Smith, 11 from Brooke Crawford, and 6 for Aurelia Eisenbart. On the Holly side, 8 points out of Jordan Fletcher, 4 from Lacey Darnell, 2 points for Ashlyn Hess, 7 points from Sheridan Rushton, 2 out of Alexis Griego. Let's see, 6, 8, 10, and 13 from Kinsey Simon. So we have about an hour break before we start the boys session. And we'll take a look and see what our matchups are on that one. We will start at 5 o'clock with the 2-7 matchup, which is Holly against Kit Carson. Then we go up to the top of the bracket for the 1-8 McClave against Walsh. Those two have played for the championship the last 2 years. This year they meet in the first round again. This all seeded by records coming in to this week. We follow that with our 3-6 matchup, Springfield against Wiley, and the nightcap scheduled for 9:30 is Grenada and Eads. That's a 4-5. Hope you join us for the boys' activity here. I want to thank you. I'm Kerry Sherman from Big Time Small Town Media. Hope you've enjoyed our girls' quarterfinal actions here from the 49th annual Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament, presented this year on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv by the Holiday Motel in Lamar. Again, they're at 404 North Main here. You can reach them at 719-336-9754 or on the web at holidaymotellamar.com. And I want to thank everybody for joining us. Hope we have you with us for this afternoon and evening session. Have a great day.